Welcome to our latest video where we miss our original flight to Cambodia from KL, get scammed by customs, and explore Phnom Penh on our first day.
So we are making our way to the airport right now. We just checked out of our hotel. I don't know if you can see my backpack is stuffed. We got our bags right here.
Yep.
And we're making our way. It says it's gonna take an hour and 45 minutes, but most of the train stations here and the timing has been off. So it's usually a little quicker than that. But we're making our way to the train station, which is right here. It's about a 5-minute walk. On Google, it says 12 minutes, but it's legit right there. How are you feeling about leaving Malaysia?
I feel great. I'm excited to go to Cambodia. So
yes, we're going to Cambodia to meet some friends, meet our church, help out with some orphanages and stuff like that. She's excited to leave Malaysia. I am not excited. She is so about Malaysia. I actually really like Malaysia. I like it more than Bangkok. She likes Bangkok more. I really love the food here. It's like a combination of my two favorite foods, which is Indian and Chinese food. So it has both of those. Then their own Malay dishes are like a combination, which I love. So I'm gonna miss that a lot. One more bus transfer. Getting off the bus now. All those people just got off the bus.
are we getting off here?
Yeah.
So you cannot believe what just happened. We got to the train station and you want to tell them what happened real quick?
We caught this train before.
Yep.
And it goes down to where it goes down south. The issue is that there's like construction or something dangerous with one of the tracks in the middle, so they close it off. This is the same one we have to take a shuttle, so we kind of knew that. So we went and took the shuttle to the next location.
Yep.
And to find out it wasn't just two shuttles, to go on one shuttle.
Yep.
Go to the next train station, go down 3 more train stops, get off the train. We thought it was another shuttle. It wasn't another shuttle, but you had to change
another
train tracks, get on another train, and go the next 6, 7. So what was supposed to take us about, I would say the first stop was the shortest. So what was supposed to take us about 25 minutes ended up taking like 2 hours.
2 hours straight up. And so we just got here. What we thought we were gonna take another train, the last train all the way to the airport, and that's not the case. For 2 of us, it was gonna be 76 RM. And get this, we looked at how much rideshare was from our hotel. It was what, 63? 63 RM to start. We should have just paid that and called it a day.
So we came all the way to this train station thinking we could take the train all the way to the airport. Because we didn't want to spend 63 RM. 76, that was more than the original Air Asia ride. So now I'm like super annoyed.
We wasted 2 hours. Like so many train rides,
guess what
a shuttle.
We ended up calling the Air Asia anyway, so we should have just did it from the beginning. Because it was 59, so we saved 4 RM. Not really, because we actually spent more on the first train ticket. We saved 4 RM to call the Air Asia from here. But then add the 8 we spent to get here. So now we're in the negative, behind 2 hours, just to get in the car.
Yeah, I'm honestly really annoyed. McKinney is so annoyed right now because we just wasted so much time. And yeah, we're about to get on our car to go to the airport.
Okay guys, it was such a hectic experience getting here. We almost got scammed at the airport. Good thing we've came to Cambodia before, so we knew how much it was. They tried to charge us 70, it was 35.
I don't even have words.
So we had to do that. Tell you in a little bit. And then we met up with our friends. We didn't want to be rude and recording videos when they made it.
So McKinney is not feeling the best on a plane.
Alright, so as we eat this Air Asia food, just let us explain what happened. So basically, Air Asia was weighing everybody's carry-on bags as they came in. It had to be under 7 kilograms. Like, who carries on under 7 kilograms? But anyway, we got in line to pay for the bags. It took over an hour as we started getting to the front of the line. The other lady, there was only 2 agents, started taking other guests. So by the time we got there, he was like, oh, sorry, baggage checking is closed. And I'm like, we've been in line for over an hour. We would have made it. He's like, sorry, you have to either condense everything parking, or go on and pay for the next flight. That flight was $200. We were not about to do that. We only paid like $50. So we waited 40 minutes at the next counter. During that time, I realized that the flight was actually delayed, so he could have helped us. So we pleaded with them. They let us on. They let us bypass and was just going to pay at the gate. We actually didn't end up paying at the gate. But honestly, it was either that or take like a 37-hour train ride all the way there. And during this time, we did not eat.
Can't wait to eat. So we just landed to Phnom Penh.
Yeah, second time in Cambodia.
Yeah.
First time in Phnom Penh.
Yep. Woo! We're really excited to explore this whole entire week. Are you excited?
Yep. But we made it to the hotel, Phnom Penh Hotel. It's about 5 minutes from the main city area. It is a great hotel, 4-star. We're staying here for the next 5 days. We actually got hooked up with this because we were supposed to stay at a friend's house from the church, and there's flooding in the area because it is rainy season. So they just had one of their connects book us this hotel. He owned it, and we're gonna stay here for 5 days at this 4-star hotel. So great after a stressful day, but here they are bringing our luggage up to the room for us. We'll show you guys some more of the hotel tomorrow. So we made it up for breakfast. Breakfast is actually pretty extensive. They have a full salad bar. Somehow I forgot to record the rest of the food options. I think we deleted it to make space and forgot to re-record. But great breakfast options. It comes with everybody's stay. So we ate. Let's show you around the hotel a little bit more. As expected of a 4-star hotel, there's a gate and there's a security guard at the front. There's tons of parking, so if you are driving, there's no need to worry about that. I think they have a valet service, as we've seen a lot of Rolls Royces parked out here, and S-Class and Maybachs and stuff, so it's a pretty nice hotel for that. As you make your way inside, you notice that everything is gold trimmed and is of high quality. Even this chandelier at the top, which is like the pinnacle once you walk inside. Everything is like high quality leather, marble, wood, all around. They have floral arrangements. You even have like a grand piano on the first floor. You have a little bakery area, a coffee section where they bring coffee out to you and everything. And if you walk around the corner from this coffee area, you'll see all the restaurants. Some of the restaurants you can order room service from, and you'll see random things like salons and stores. But here's the cakes and stuff from the coffee area. It is so cheap. After you eat, you can go to the spa. You can get your spa services, which are pretty cheap. They even have room service spas that you can order. And if you go around the corner where those restaurants are, you can make your way to the gym. This gym is actually one of the nicer hotel gyms I've ever been to, as most hotel gyms are like a half or a third of the size. Maybe have 3 treadmills and then a few weights, but this has a full squat rack, a full Smith machine, has a whole bunch of accessory machines, and they have benches, where free weight benches. They have full dumbbell racks, they have Bosu balls, medicine balls, they have standalone plates and bars where you can do deadlifts and squats, and they even have a GHD and a rower. Most gyms never even consider those options. And then after your workout, you can go straight from the gym to the pool, which is on the same level. But we're going back up to the room, and this is the view of the pool. The pool is actually pretty nice. It looked like they had a bar at one point, which is there, but obviously there's no one there right now, and they just have some old bottles up. But going up to the room, you can see that the pool is actually pretty empty. They have a lot of trees. It's a pretty nice place, but it is hot, so that's probably why there's not a lot of people there. But this is like the lobby area in front of our room. But as I showed you around the hotel, let's head out for our first event and sightseeing in Phnom Penh. Alright, so we just got to Phnom Penh last night. We got here super late. If you watched our last video about just traveling here, you would know that it was a whole hectic process and all that. So today we spent a lot of time resting. We woke up at 6 in the morning. She had work. And I just woke up as well. We went to go grab breakfast, came back, took like a 3-hour nap. And now we're here at the Phnom Penh night market. We're just about to go grab some food. How are you feeling about Phnom Penh so far compared to Siem Reap?
It's definitely city, lots of people, lots of cars. But honestly, I love Siem Reap, so I'm super excited to explore Phnom Penh. So
Yeah.
let's go.
Let's go. So this is completely different, just crossing across.
So I'm about to try the butterfly coconut drink. I've never had it before, and I'm really excited.
So we just went to that market and it was a little bit disappointing, but right now we're in the area right around it, and Kuala Lumpur did not have this. I like this whole local feel. You get cheap food. Kat just got that coconut butterfly pea drink for
$1 and like 25 cents.
20 cents or something like that. So it's really cheap. We love places like this, but you can just tell Phnom Penh is way different than Siem Reap because it's just way different, right? So there's the different classes, so you can see like how this is a little bit more lower class, but you have the high-rise buildings for the wealthier people. Siem Reap seemed like it was all like, let's say, middle class type people, middle, upper, lower class, but you have cars like this, AMG, and that doesn't look like a normal one. I didn't check the back. If it's the GR or whatever, GS, AMG GT. We've seen, you know, G-Wagons and Aston Martins and Rolls Royces. We didn't see any of that in Siem Reap, and even in Kuala Lumpur we rarely saw it. So you can just tell the difference in the classes here, how people are just working a lot, and then there's also the people who are just, they got the money. So we just stopped to get food, and I'm looking at the beer prices because it was in front of me, and it's just crazy because 4,000 real, 4,100 real is $1. So the beers here are cheaper than $1. But in Kuala Lumpur and Malaysia in general, there was no beer cheaper than $3. Malaysia has the second highest beer tax in the world.
It's not good, huh?
Just finished eating our pho, eating our soup. Honestly, I would give it about a 6 out of 10 or something like that. What would you give it? Oh, she walked away. 1 second. What would you give that soup?
6.5.
Yep, see, we gave it the same result. Honestly, the best pho I've ever had has actually been in LA. There's a lot of pho places in the Hawthorne Gardena area, so if you go to LA, make sure you stop by there. Ultimately, the soup base was mild, it was okay. That was about a 7. The brisket itself had a lot of fat and was actually really chewy, so we didn't really like that too much. Otherwise, it was $7 for both of us for 2 plates of pho. It was actually a big portion, and the ingredients, you can tell, were really fresh. So that was why I gave it a 6 or 6 out of 10 and not a little bit lower.
So pretty.
Kat is trying to buy some durian, known as the world's stinkiest fruit. Can't do it. This is what it looks like right here. So why didn't we get the durian?
It's way too expensive. I can't get myself to buy 1 kilo for $6. Can't do it. So I'm getting roti instead.
Instead of fruit, we're getting
Carbs.
well, fruit is still carbs, but
Yeah.
we're getting dough-based goodness.
Yep. So instead of spending $6 on a durian, I decided roti, right? It was only 50 cents. Super excited to try it. So crispy.
So as you saw earlier, we walked quickly through that Phnom Penh night market because it wasn't anything really spectacular. We haven't really had a spectacular night market experience since Thailand, but look at this market right here.
We see lots of locals here at night buying foods and vegetables to cook at night.
It started raining on us.
Not just that, it opens up every single day and night.
Cutting some seafood right there.
Honestly, one of the most questionable things about this market for me was that when it started raining, a lot of the gutter water started falling directly into the food and people were still buying. I don't know about
Right here,
that.
Cat. Get you some chicken.
I love that they
This
were
is the
just
craziest
cutting
thing
all
right
the
here,
meats and fish right in front of you as well. Look at this fish still swimming.
They're still alive. The crabs are still moving.
So we just got internet for our phones. We paid $5 instead of $3. Well, instead of $3.50 because there was a language barrier when we were trying to communicate that we wanted 10 gigs, not 15 gigs. So that's what just happened.
Well, it wasn't really that because there was no 15 gigabyte option. It was a 10 gigabyte and a 5 gigabyte. But she gave us the $1 top up to put into the phone first. I wasn't thinking that, hey, we should ask her for the 1.5 first. And we put that in, and it was like, oh, you need more money. So she gave us another 1.5, added all together, came to $5. So it's a little mix-up. Maybe we should have paid attention and realized that, hey, the first one we put in needs to be 1.5 and not 1. But yeah, it's $5 for 15 gigabytes of data, 500 calls and minutes, and 500 SMS text messages. So what is this you just booked?
I just booked it's called a rickshaw. It's like a ride share. It's literally only $1 and what, 10, 20 cents or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically going to be like one of those right there.
Yep. It's like a tuk-tuk, a modern elevated tuk-tuk.
So we are in the mall right now, and one of the first things we notice is how expensive it is here compared to Malaysia, which is surprising because Malaysia is supposed to have a better economy. It goes Malaysia and then Singapore. But the mall, for some reason, everything seems more expensive. We saw one food spot that was decent price, but like clothing and everything seemed a lot more expensive.
For sure.
Obviously, you know, we just came from the night market area, and that's cheaper. There's more night markets here than in Malaysia. But actual stores like inside the mall, it's more expensive.
So Kenny and I were just walking around at the grocery store at Aeon, I think that's how you pronounce it. Check this out, yo. 50% off for all the sushi. It's crazy. All of this for $3.25. What the heck?
So Kat and I just found this food court at the mall, and food is so cheap here. Like I just ordered a seafood glass noodle, braised glass noodle that was $4 or $4.50, one of those. And it has prawns in it, so river prawns, so the big giant ones, crab, and I think squid in it for $4. Like that is incredibly cheap. The cheapest I've seen that before has probably been around like $10. And Kat right now is eating her
Khmer chicken curry.
Just look at how good that looks. How much is that?
$2.50.
$2.50 for all of this.
What you about to do, Kenny?
I'm about to eat this river prawn. I don't think I've had a river prawn yet. It's like 5 times the size of a normal shrimp. But I'm eating my glass noodles that I ordered earlier.
It's so good.
It's so good. The only thing I'm disappointed about was that, so I thought it was too good of a deal. For $4.50 for all of this, it doesn't have crab. I thought it had a picture of a crab, so I ordered it, and when I got it, she was like, oh no, no crab. It's just river prawns, shrimp, octopus, and squid. But it's good.
So if you're in Aeon Mall area, I highly suggest stopping by for some food. Like look at all these cheap options, all the way from like $1.50 to like $5. They have everything you need, everything you want, fresh food and prepackaged. One last stop, 2 things we can't pass up: a 50% off sale and sweets. And that wraps up our travel video and our first day in Phnom Penh. Thanks for watching. Because we were gonna make this a solo video, we didn't do an official close, but we got a lot more content coming up, from seeing dead bodies to teaching at orphanages, getting $3 massages, and so much more. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you enjoy our channel, please like and subscribe. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and Threads. Peace, and see you on the next video.